50 people in this room, and now this room's filled with over 200 people, which is pretty exciting for us because we know that people are catching on to the challenge, people are getting healthier, people are getting their lives back, and that's one thing that we became so extremely passionate about. When Dan and I started, we didn't really know what was going to happen with this. We just knew that we needed to make a little bit of extra money on top of getting healthier. And, we have a 4.5-year-old daughter. Well, she's almost 5, but we really wanted to stay home with her at least one day. Within 30 days, we were able to stay home at least 1 or 2 days if we wanted. We created that income. 6 months into it, we decided to go part-time at the salon. We were both full-time hairdressers at the time, and we really loved to do hair, but we really fell in love with all the stories that kept coming in, with all these testimonies of people's lives being changed from products, being that they make a little extra money so they can stay home, the fact that they're not laying on the couch when they get off of work, they're playing with their children when they get off of work and going to the park. And all these stories became so exciting to us. So we went part-time at the salon, and we were able to do that because we did create an income where we could stay home part-time. And then 9 months into it is when, after we did that, we always say it ruined everything, because then we became even more passionate about helping more and more and more people. 9 months into it, we decided that we were going to retire ourselves from doing hair. We sold our business back to the salon that we worked for. Danny had been doing hair for 13 years. I've been doing hair for 5. But once again, we fell in love with making people feel beautiful on the inside rather than on the outside, because that's what's more important. And we just had an absolute life change. And just like Miranda said, he hit the nail on the head. We have created a family through friends, through other family members, through family members. And it's just absolutely awesome to be part of such a huge community that we're all doing the same thing. We're all, looking for something more, helping more people. Dan and I have grown so much through this whole process and really been able to see the big picture of life. And people always talk about, it's not all about the money, it's not all about the money. And it's not about the money, you guys, but it's really, truly about what that money can do. And I remember going to an event, and Nick talked about that. It's about what the money can do. And the money can allow you to be that person that you truly want to be. Take the vacations that you really want to go on, and just live your life the way that you deserve to live your life. And that's what it's done for Danny and I. I know that Danny has a really awesome product testimony he wants to share with you guys. Thank you.
My wife rocks. I love her. I can just listen to her all night. Wow, man, this is crazy. I cannot believe this room. Seriously, 50 people were here last time, and this place is overflowing now, guys. Obviously, this is telling us something. That people want to get healthy, or they want to make some money. So obviously the room's still full. We've got somebody's attention. And obviously it caught ours, So the thing is with us, we actually, I wanted to lose some weight. We were about to get married, and this product has allowed me to lose over 50 pounds. And and just start setting some crazy goals. My last goal was to get on stage, and I did a men's physique show, and I just started training for my next one. Where's Chad?
It's overflowing.
Chad Davidson, he's the guy training me today, or this week, and that guy killed me this week. So if I'm walking a little funny, excuse me. But yeah, that, it's crazy because now it's a totally different challenge. Now I'm eating a ton, so I can put on way more muscle, so I can look a lot different. So every single 90 days, your challenge is going to change and change and change. And that's the really, really cool thing about this whole deal. Even this fit kit that's coming out, I'm so excited. We were kind of like the little test market for it. But now we get to fully use it, and so we're really, really excited about that. But not only did I make that decision to get healthy, but the cool thing about this is it didn't only affect me, it affected my whole family.
And your friends.
And my friends. Yes.
Who are your family?
Which are my family. I just said family, honey. Well, actually, my mom and dad, they're in the room, and they both lost 30 and 35 pounds, and they've been on Okay, and also, they've been on medication for 15 years. no longer takes that medication either. So, you know, this is like completely changed everything. My sister's lost over 50 pounds, her husband's lost over 60 pounds. So, you know, like this is just crazy to me. Like all of a sudden our family was just shrinking and shrinking. And somebody said something, I think it was, somebody said something earlier, and they were like, yeah, actually, you know, this is actually something that brings people closer. He's like, yeah, actually you are when you're actually skinnier, right? There you go. Yeah, so, you know, that was really, really cool to me. But it's so true, guys. Like, I mean, like, just if the next 90 days is going to pass by regardless, you know? So if your last 90 days suck, you know, like, make a decision. Make a decision tonight. Like, let's do it, get on the challenge, and let's change your life. You know, like, create your own story. So you can be up here, and you can, I mean, I cannot believe we're in a freaking magazine, for one. So, you know, like, that is such a huge privilege. I mean, talking about, like, this company that's changing lives. You know, I mean, I never in my life thought I would ever be in a magazine, let alone for a fitness magazine, called The Challenge. So, guys, if you're not on the challenge, please, you know what, let's take some action. Let's get you guys going. And if you are on the challenge already, then what's stopping you from, you know, getting your product for free? Let's set up your 3 for free party, and we would love to come and help you guys out. We would love to come and, you know, share this with your guys' people and help you guys get your product for free. Because there's nothing wrong with actually losing weight and keeping your money at the same time.